Prawn star murders boyfriend. Tricks she uses to look innocent. She's not a prawn star. When she's sitting there in court and her life's on the line, she's not a prawn star anymore. She will suddenly call herself a quote-unquote social media model. Yeah, perfect, buddy. Slick. That term is so much more gentler to people. That'll get the jurors voting in her favor, and she'll cover up all her tattoos by wearing a sweater or something like that. She takes off her makeup. She was never a prawn star. She was merely a social media model. And that's an honest and respectable job right there.
Only a social media model.
And then what else does she do? She claims she ended this guy's life in self-defense. Oh my god, if I haven't heard that one every single time. She's not a crazy psycho or anything like that. She didn't do a whole bunch of Diet Coke and snap on the dude. She was just defending herself in self-defense. And oops, she accidentally offed the guy. Oops, my bad. Hey, it was self-defense, so, he was gonna beat me, and I stuck around anyways for it.
Yeah, claiming self-defense is BS.
And another tactic they use to get off scot-free, the infamous crying session. This is one thing that women got that men don't have. Men just can't start blubbering spontaneously like this. They'll think the dude's crazy. But women can. They've been doing it since they were young. And it's totally okay and socially acceptable for a chick to just start having a big old crying spell for an hour. They've mastered the art. Fake crying is actually part of a woman's mate selection process. This is how they test men. Who's strong, who's weak, who will stick around, and who will leave.
Yeah, chicks fake their crying spells.
But yeah, I guess the lesson is, you could be a horrible person, a horrible chick, doing like the devil's work in the prawn industry with a bunch of tattoos and doing drugs and all this stuff. But you just do these little 3 tactics right here, and you'll get off. Yeah, they'll feel sorry for you. They'll be like, alright, you're free to go. We'll give you a community service and a slap on the wrist and maybe a $500 fine. You're good to go, sweetie. Nice butt, that kind of thing. And I just can't believe it. All they gotta do is cover up those tattoos, put on a sweater, you know what I mean? And just put on a pair of glasses, look smart, then start crying in court, and then call yourself, oh, I was just a social media influencer. I was just a social media model. I wasn't a prawn star. My boyfriend was gonna abuse me if I didn't do it. He was gonna beat me. He was gonna neglect me. He was gonna emotionally abuse me and all this crap, so I had to do it. Because I was scared. I was scared for my life, all that kind of crap. It just blows my mind. Crazy.
Yeah, chicks get off scot-free all the time.